what just happened? I'm sorry, I have to document this. I'm shaky, I feel weird. Something weird just happened. I swear this happens all the time. Me feeling weird, not what just actually happened. Anyway, I have this audition. I thought it was for a commercial. Psych, it's for a short film for festivals, which is super cool. Yeah, so I got called in for this and I was like, okay, cool. And then I was sitting in the waiting room for quite some time. I actually had to move my car a couple times over. And there was like everybody else. It wasn't too like oddly specific on looks because we all look pretty different ages, different styles. Like we are all pretty different. But like I didn't think about it because I'm like, they'll pick who they pick and whatever. And then I heard the other auditions before me and I was like, okay, like it's uncomfortable, but like you just kind of get used to it, sort of, not really, I don't know. So I was like, okay, whatever. We got this, right? And then I'm the last girl to go and I'm like, okay, I'm the last one in this waiting room, let's do this thing. But the casting director seems so nice, so chill, and I was like, okay, cool, this is happening, this is my life. So I go in and they have me go through, like I have like the sides and everything, and they're like, okay, cool, let's, like this is how we want it, just take your time, make it happy, you're literally the last one, do what you do. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll do that. And the role is definitely not me, but also kind of low-key like a version of something I could pull it off. Like it's low-key like me without baby, like me in a parallel universe where I'm still like me but just in a different scenario. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, I was like, okay, I got this, we're good. I was okay with lines, it could have been better, but I was like, we're good, right? Chill. It is a couple different scenes. One of the scenes actually got cut out, and then I got to go through it a couple different times, and it was all like as I heard it was going. And then for the last part, they're like, wait, you nailed the way that we intended a certain line to be, and I was one of the only people who did. Like my delivery was just spot on for what they wanted. And I was like, what? Because there's a what that goes like what, and everyone interpreted as like they couldn't hear the other side because it was like a FaceTime call. And then there's me who's like saying it as a surprise, which you hear me do all the time. I'm always like, what? So it was really, really cool to have this moment. And then they're like, okay, great, let's do it a few times, try different things. It doesn't even have to like fit it, just like show variety and whatnot. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. So I did that, right? And then after that, they're like, okay, one more thing actually. How about you, puppeteer? Do you have any monologues prepared or anything? It's like, funny you should say that, because I have a very important meeting where I need a very important monologue, which I have been working on, but very scared of because it is highly personal. And honestly, when they're like, oh, where's it from? I was like, oh, it's from a book. I go to the library a lot. You know, the greatest monologues of 1997, meaning I low-key wrote it, but I don't want to admit to that, especially considering what it's about, which I will never ever tell. So here I am, right, telling this monologue out of nowhere, which I've never performed before. I'd be so nervous and scared as I'm saying that. Like I sat down and everything, I was like, I could do this, they're filming it. But like my fear was just like being open about this and getting it right, which is weird because like I wanted to really hit all my points and get it, and I was already so like overwhelmed and like jittery about the whole thing anyway. And then so I went through and I said this monologue, and it wasn't what I wanted it to be. It wasn't as clean and nice as it could have been, but I was just trying to get the point across, figuring, okay, I'm going to keep it relatively short, I'm going to go through the emotions, I'm going to make this happen, and if nothing else, take it as a practice round for when I need it on Thursday. And they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, that was really good, that was so perfect the way that you had it, and like also what, like where are you from, and just like things like that. I was like, how have I been in this room this long? Like, okay, auditions are not usually like that, and this was so different. Like I've never been asked something like that before, and I was like, I mean, like it was weird. And then like they knew Buffalo. I was like, wait, I'm like Rochester. It was like this whole big thing. It was so cool. And then they're talking about McReal, just was like, I just send that. And just overall, it was just such a good experience. And I don't always talk about my audition experiences, but this one I definitely had to, because it was very unique. And even though I was still feeling like pretty jittery, like that nervous, like a little scared, and not really like scared like, oh my gosh, I'm scared. It was just kind of pressure. I do get pressure with auditions sometimes. I'm really trying to control that, but I pushed through it today, and holy crap, like what just happened? I don't know, but I'm really looking forward to like hearing back, hopefully. Like there's no guarantee, but honestly it went so well. Like I don't know what that was about, but I was given like the expressions of like this face means something, and I'm trying to decode it because I'm a crazy person who overthinks everything. So yeah, that happened today. That was funsies, and it's cool because I'm anyway, our car's like going out of there watching me film as they're trying to cross traffic, right? The sun's super dramatic. So I do have my acting class. I do want literal food because I'm hungry and I'm tired. So I'm going to get some food. I'm going to go to the acting class. I'm going to feel really good. But this made me feel so much better about Thursday, and I was so scared. Like I sent out an email a couple weeks ago, and then I sent one today, kind of be like, hey, I'm available these days this week, we should be. And then I sent it, and then I got a response. It was like, okay, Thursday. I'm like, I'll admit, my fear and my worries are because honestly I don't know. Like I have incredible imposter syndrome some days, and I do know that like my dreams do freak me out sometimes. I know it doesn't seem like they do, but I swear they do. And like, because when you want something so bad, it's like taking the risks is so hard, and sometimes things feel bigger than you, and you're like, how did I get here? And then I always think about all the things that happened in the past, so it's like and all the things I want to happen in the future, and I'm like I have a lot of feelings. I'm a highly emotional person, and it's just been a lot, but like whatever just happened today was so cool and so amazing, and I admit that that was probably one of the coolest auditions. Like things are so good, like so good. Like my dreams will come true. Like everything that's meant to be will be. I believe that wholeheartedly, and this was just another confirmation of that. So yeah, I'm really thankful for this amazing experience, and I'm thankful that I feel this way, and I just really hope that I can nail this monologue to the point in which it sounds like this vlog right now. This was not the monologue, but if I could get like this kind of conversational aspect to it, oh, we're good. We're peachy keen. I only fear just doing it a couple times over and then not getting it the second time. That's my thought. But if it's long enough, I probably won't even have to. So you see where my brain process is at? Anyway, I need food, and this is going to be some serious traffic because Hollywood to Burbank is a process. So let's go. Woohoo, yay, Dobie. Guys, it's me. Whoa. Okay, the lighting in here is really good, but I just had an audition. It went pretty well. I actually biked here, which was fun because I haven't biked in a while, so we're back. And now I get to go swap out a book, which one day in December literally made me cry. It is a great book. I hope it becomes a movie. I'd love to be in it. It's just like such a time span, so it's probably tough, but like it's so good. So I have to go return it to the library, pick up a new book because I love to read, and yeah, that's my life. But yeah, the audition went super well today, and it was fun biking here, even though I was kind of out of shape, so that's great. But yeah, it's been a fun, peaceful day so far. I do have a lot to get done, but it's all pretty local, which is nice because we love that for me. Okay, cool, let's go. I just went to yoga. I brought my mat. It was peaceful. It was good. And now I'm just chilling at this gym because it's like pretty nice, and it's like a literal resort out here. Just taking a minute, just relaxing, and then I think we're gonna head on back. Maybe go to the hot tub for a bit. I haven't decided. But I'm just having a relaxing afternoon / night because I don't know. I need more peace in my day, and that was a big part of it. So yeah, great. Also, my hair is red. The lighting's dramatic, so we got that going. So it is a Wednesday, Thursday, I don't really know what day it is, but I went to yoga last night, which was really great. This week I've just been trying to find my inner calm because I feel like I need that. So I did that. I did go to the hot tub and the pool for a bit. It was very nice. And now I'm about to, well, it's the next day, but I'm about to go to a really cool meeting, and before that I have a really cool audition. May not be something I'm allowed to talk about quite yet, but trust me, you'll know it if I get this, and I'm pretty sure that I will likely get this. It's a little bit different than most auditions I go on, but luckily I got to go and I'm very excited for that. So I'm gonna head on over there first and then maybe grab some food so I'm not like, you know, too tired to function, and then go to the meeting. And that's pretty much my game plan. Probably pick up groceries on the way back. I know it sounds super crazy wild of a day, but how I am feeling, because I feel like a lot of the time when I bring out the camera, it's to kind of articulate how I'm feeling. How I'm feeling is I need to slow down, and I need to take deep breaths. I need to relax, and ultimately I'm feeling pretty good. Like, I feel like today has been a pretty decent day. It's been really, really warm, which is not ideal because I feel so hot today, and not in like a spicy, but like, you know, like it's literally really warm in here kind of way. But I am pretty excited. I feel like I have grown so much, and I need to kind of just embrace that, because honestly, like I don't know, like it's so easy to get caught up in like the miles to go, and I do that. I get kind of stuck in thinking too much about the past or too much about the future lately. It's been a bit more on the future path, but presently, like, I have to just accept that I've literally grown so much. I have become a much stronger, better person, and I need to just have that confidence and just go for this and really just literally just like believe. Like, I know that's kind of crazy, but I don't know, it's like I feel really, really good about today, and like a little more calm right now than I would normally feel. But I trust myself, and I need to go in that really just focus. I need to really just learn how to just like focus, which I don't do. My head is like all over the place. You guys know this by watching these videos. I probably never make any sense, just that's all I'm doing. But I need to just focus. I need to do what I need to do, and I can do this, and I'm feeling great about it. So I'm pretty excited. I know I'm in the right place, doing the right thing, and I'm a little nervous, but really not like nervous, just like, I don't know. I really don't know how I feel. I feel a little numb today, so hopefully that helps. That's the idea, but I think the audition is definitely going to help tremendous leagues beforehand, so I'm gonna head on over to that. But yeah, that's my exciting news of the day. Also, shout out to the fact we got a new wreath. It looks really heady dank. It's really cool. It actually lights up, and it's like this fun little crescent moon. It was at the Spirit Halloween store, and I really, really like it. It's super cute. Yeah, okay, cool. Going to be the most like glamorous shot in the world, but I have to film because that meeting went so well. I was nervous. I was a little freaked out beforehand, and I think it was just because I didn't know what was about to happen. And in essence, we never know, but I was like, man, like if this is good, then that's great, but if this isn't, like, whew. And today's been such like a weird like on and off like day, so I was like, I don't know how to feel about it, but you know what? I would just go, I'm going to do what I can, I'm going to be my best, and it's going to be great. So it was great, and I really would like to talk more, but I don't really think that I can / should right now. So yeah, also I'm on limited parking, so if I start talking, I won't stop. But I just want to express how absolutely amazed and thankful and happy that I am right now. Like, my dreams are coming true, and this is a huge step, and it's like, whew. Anyway, so we're having a good day. I did walk around good old rodeo drive, but you know, I'm cute like that sometimes. And it was a lot of fun, and now I get to pick up groceries because I'm a human who needs groceries, but I am just so excited about life, and I'm so proud of how far I've come, and I'm really just so excited to just do what I want to do. And it's weird because it's like I've kind of like built up this idea that I'm definitely in the right place and doing the right thing, but simultaneously kind of like half believing it, kind of half like, what am I doing? Like, come on, being in LA is a weird thing, and no, this is right. This is so right. And I want to cry. Like, I'm just so happy. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Like, I really, like, I'm just so genuinely glad that I'm able to do what I want to do, and like, I just feel so right about it. It's just crazy how, like, when you're on the right path, you know. And it's funny, what got me to this path, considering the actual monologue that I performed, was definitely something I didn't expect or want to talk about, but like, here we are, and it's like a whole big thing, and I'm just like overwhelmed, and there's a lot of feelings, so I'm just going to express these feelings on the most minimalistic way possible as I get my phone ready to get me out of here. And I don't even know how I get back from here, honestly. I do, but like, I'm so overwhelmed. Like, I'm literally so overwhelmed with feelings right now, it's insane. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm like glowing with excitement. Like, I feel so genuine happy right now. Like, it's insane. So yeah, let's head on back, because I do have another day tomorrow full of stuff, and this week it's still busy and life goes on, but I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just so present right now, and it's just great. Like, okay, so nobody's surprised, but I'm back at the Grove. I went to the Actors Gym this morning and it went pretty well, and now I'm going to have some time between literally that and a rehearsal, because I have an upcoming party as a mascot, but apparently they want like a whole like choreographed little dance or something, so there's gonna be a rehearsal for that today, and that means I'm chilling back in this area again. So surprise, surprise, I'm at my favorite parking spot in the Grove. We love this. Actually, you can kind of just see, it's always like by like Chipotle, Blaze, and Veggie Grill. I usually go Veggie Grill, real talk. But anyway, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to get food before the rehearsal or not. Kind of like not hungry yet, but I'm really just gonna walk around. I have to drop something off at a post office, which I learned is here, and just enjoy walking around for a bit because I've got some time, and honestly, yeah, that's like pretty chill. Good morning. So today I woke up with a bit of a sore throat, which is not fun, and I blame the fact that I actually wore my retainer last night, and I am convinced that just wasn't a good idea. I haven't worn it in a while, and I don't think I cleaned it out as well as I could have, so that's fine. So I'm not feeling all that great, but I do have a party today. I'm actually a mascot. I haven't been a mascot in a while. I was only Minnie once. That costume is relatively still like fine. So this is a full fleece costume, and I'm kind of like, this will be fun. I get to be Chase, who is on the case, who's a police dog from Paw Patrol. I honestly don't know too much about the show, but I'm learning more from this job, and it's actually pretty cool that like for this actual party we had a rehearsal a couple days ago, so we learned a couple dances, and it's gonna be super cool. I'm going to be there with a few others, so it's going to be really fun. And it's actually at the Carousel on the pier in Santa Monica, so I get to go back there again this week, which is super cool. So yeah, that brings us to this like ballerina look of the day. It's pretty simple. Can't wear glasses in the head, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna look 12. So that's what's happening. But I don't want to wear too much makeup because that's like gross and stuff. And I'm already just safely going to assume it's going to be toasty. So this is my look, and I need to come back and work on laundry and like fun work stuff, but things have been so good lately. Like, I actually feel so clear, and last night I came up with this like realization that I'm not looking at everything like that I've been thinking about or worried about or working on and all that. Like, I usually look around it, if that makes sense, and right now I feel like I'm looking just straight through it. Like, it's there, it's present, but I'm not stressing about it. I actually feel like there really isn't stress in my life anymore, which is really good because nothing's being processed in a stressful way. The paranoia is stepping inside a bit. I feel like I'm doing okay. Like, things are pretty good. So I'm gonna rest my voice and drink some more water and head on over to the party and then come on back. Have a pretty peaceful day. I'm actually really excited to have a peaceful day because yeah, I just need to catch up on laundry, and I feel like if I just do that, it'll be great. I also finally made it to season 8 of the Vampire Diaries. I'm not gonna say anything, but there's a literal siren, and I think I was about to like fall over or something. I was already laid down, but I was like going to fall over because it was like midnight, and I'm watching this, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Seriously, like I kind of love it though, like this is great. So anyway.
When we becoming someone else, I think it's time to walk away.
Please excuse the fact that I look like a potato. I'm probably gonna regret filming this right now, but today's been a day. Honestly, I am strangely doing great. Like I really feel good. Like my mental space is so good, even though everything else is like relative crap. Like I don't have my camera with me because I was going to be a mascot. I didn't know where to put my stuff, so all I have is my pockets, which I sweat through. It was warm. It was actually really fun though. Like it was a lot and it was really warm, but like I made it, and I'm going to greatly thank my ability to sit in a hot tub way too long, because my ability to deal with heat has gotten a lot better. So it was still really warm and my neck still feels a little weird, but like overall I think it's going okay, so that's good. Yeah, like I made it on time, everything's fine. I just found that I have a bug bite under my leg, not great. Yeah, I'm waiting to hear back about a couple different things, which is like a little nerve-wracking, but like we're fine. Woke up with a sore throat, you already knew that, not fun. And what else happened? Oh yeah, so on the way here I was, you know, at an intersection. I stopped at a light on a very crazy busy road, and everything was fine. There was nothing that I could have done differently. Everything's not too bad, but the guy behind me kind of just slid right in and hit me, and I was like, I've never actually been driving during an accident, if that made sense, and it was scary, and it took a minute to even recognize what happened. And when it happened, I was like, oh, seriously, like this sucks. Like this car's new. I'm on my way to work and I'm already like a little bit weird about that. Like I knew like just getting here was going to be a lot in itself, and then this happened. So I was like, oh my gosh, I thought it was so much worse than it actually was. So luckily I was able to turn into this little corner. I guess it was like, I don't even know, some kind of convenience store that was just on the corner, and I parked. I was like, oh thank you, because like the other car also trying to join me, and then they're like, I'm so sorry. So overall, long story short, I'm fine. The car's a little bit like crinkly neck, but like it's okay. I tried calling the police and like I got all the information. I was doing pretty okay. I was like really shaky, but some deep breaths, joked it off. Like not really, but like also I was like, we were both very understanding about the situation, and it like obviously could have been so much worse. Like honestly, like a huge part of driving in LA is just knowing that these sorts of things, like that was like probably a little more annoying than a parking ticket, but just as like common. Like these things happen, and like it freaked me out a little, but like at the same time I was okay, and I was like more shocked at how okay I was than like anything else, and it just put things into perspective of like, okay, like, this could have freaked me out so much, but like I'm very understanding and very optimistic about the whole thing. So like honestly it wasn't that bad. Like it was as bad as it is, like it still sucks, but it's not the worst thing, you know, like it could have been so much worse. So that happened. We ended up just like going over the information, figuring it all out, and then I came on over to the party, and then I was here for that. I walked around a bit. I mean, stared at the ocean, you can't go wrong with that. And now I'm gonna head on back and just smoothie together and just really just call the insurance company, like go through the steps and really just collect my thoughts on that. Throw some laundry in, maybe go to the pool. I don't even know, but I'm just like taking it easy because that was crazy. And like I don't feel weird about driving right now, but I did get instantly more cautious and a little more like about it. So like yeah, so I'm thankful everything's okay. I'm thankful, like obviously we're both okay. I'm glad that the car's okay. I'm glad that everything is relatively okay, and even though this is annoying and it is sucky and it is not great, it's at least something that I'm like, okay, well, like given the situation, this is not that bad, like seriously. So yeah, like even in the moment, that's like the weirdest thing is I was like, I know that I'm stressed about this, but like I wasn't stressed. Like I really do not have stress in my life. Like the most like crazy anxious like stress worry like freak out moment of the week was not even this. And like this should have been logically way crazier, but like it wasn't. So I was just like kind of just really impressed by my mentality. Yeah, because like I'm happy. Like all these things are happening. I'm like, I'm a literal gross potato right now too. Like let's add that to the bits. But I'm so feeling good about life and like how things are. And like I didn't even want to cry. Like I should, but like I didn't. And I'm just like I'm not the same person I used to be by any means. And I have changed. I have grown. But like it's definitely like I'm so much more stronger. I'm realizing how much stronger of a person I have really become. And wow, just transformation. Okay, like let's go. Anyway, my throat really hurts, so I'm gonna get that smoothie, get more water, because I'm like, it's so hard to find water on the beer. Don't get me started about the water. Okay, let's do this.